you knew this.
Okay.
Is it
yeah.
I want one. Can I have it?
Is it?
First, I wanted to know if this is popular.
I don't know if it's necessarily popular, but like in my Baptist church back home, we have this book.
Yeah.
And we do like hymns out of it. This time.
My dad has this at his church.
19th century or early 20th.
Oh, this is such a good song. God is the joy and the strength of my life. God is... No? God is... No? Okay, this is a really good song. Okay, yes, I've seen it.
Yeah,
And we
so all the pages, and I picked up the songs that doesn't have the writer's name. These are the songs that I'm interested in. Some songs I want to know the feeling of the song, because the hymnal book, I can read the notes, but note doesn't really tell the feeling of the song.
Oh, okay. You're talking about from the words.
150.
He's got the whole world in his hands.
Yeah.
Can you sing it?
He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 So this song for us is like a song that you learn when you're like a little child.
Yeah, this is something
Like
to teach.
we would teach a kid this song, like a baby this song, like in Bible study, like Micaiah would know this song. Children, it'll be like
it's usually the children.
Kids choir also.
Yes, kids choir would sing this song. Yeah.
Like this, you were shuffling, but the note doesn't show it. Notes are like
Yes, it's very, I see what you mean.
161.
Old time religion.
You know it?
Yeah. Religion. See, it's probably different. It's gonna be different from this too, because in like Southern Baptist Church where I grew up, we would sing this, but like it'd be like with no music or just a like bass drum.
And Kojic Church
And then,
would sing it different, and just regular, just Baptist church would sing it.
We would sing like, give me that old time religion, give me that old time religion. That's how we sing it.
Okay, that sounds pretty.
Okay. That's how we sing it.
But some people like they slow it down.
Like even slower than that.
What kind of people?
Really, in the same Baptist will slow it down too.
Like speed things up.
Like this will start really slow. Like, cause you've been in like Baptist churches, so like if I call them like the elders, the older people, really old people, they started off like really, really, really slow. Like how she was like, give me that old time, and then when someone comes up to like help them, then it's like sped up.
Starts to ad lib,
then it's like actually like
faster
to this rhythm that we actually gonna sing.
Yeah, makes sense.
Into the swing.
212.
212. Rise up, shepherd, and follow. I have heard this. Rise up, shepherd, and follow. But I've never heard it in a church. My choir for school would sing this song. My high school choir would sing this song, and we would do this song at like the Christmas presentation in Disney World. So we would do this song.
Disney World? This one says Negro spirituals. And someone else has African American traditional. If I ask you the difference, how would you say?
Of a traditional and Negro spiritual? So I could say Negro spiritual at least. This would be more of a what they would have sung like really, really old, like in old days. Like they would still sing this song, maybe not this arrangement of it, not this beat of it, not this speed of it, but they would have sung this in the older times. As opposed to
in
slavery times, like this would have been a song
when they were slaves, they would sing
this, like a Negro spiritual would be like slave time
and
music.
most slave songs had directions. Like
direction?
Instructions. Like you remember, you ever heard the song "Follow the Drinking Gourd"? Follow the drinking gourd. Yeah. Left foot, back foot, carrying on. Follow the drinking gourd. They were all directions on how to get to freedom, but they had to disguise it as Christianity because the slave owners would hear them singing, but that's the only way that they could remember the instructions on how to
turn into a song, so
So most Negro spirituals That's what that is.
Someone's called African American traditional.
Yeah.
Someone's called Negro spiritual. So you think the Negro spiritual comes from the slavery
Yes,
time, and
I know for sure
could
that
be a little newer.
Yes, because
in church, again, purpose different. Yeah, that's what
the purpose is different. Like this would be like songs that they had to get them through, like for them to like keep the goal that one day we're going to be free. One day we're going to be free. For African tradition, it's more of like things that are happening that you can relate to, like time now. Like we're not slaves anymore, but this can get you through like a day, or this can get you through a time, or this can get you through like a situation that you're going through. But back Negro spirituals, these are like we need these songs to survive, to make it to freedom. Yeah.
Okay.
Just not to give up.
Bring the Negro spirituals to today's time and sing it in church, and it still, relates to you in a different way. Just it's not that you're now trying to get out of freedom, but you might be still trying to get out of a situation. You still might be discriminated against, or it's still some things that are still like some African Americans still can't have because it's just still not available, or it's still not given freely.
5:45.
Oh, freedom.
How you sing it? I want to hear your feeling. If you no,
No.
not really.
I never heard this one.
So
I don't know this one.
Wait.
What?
Before I be a slave,
I'll be buried in my grave. Okay, so we don't know that one. To my Lord, yeah, so we do know this part. We don't know this part.
how come?
Why do we know this part?
I don't know.
I know this is the only part that they sing. They have like we sing this part in Baptist church
That's
in
it.
Georgia. Just this part. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free.
Go back to?
Huh.
Where?
And go home to my
Back
Lord.
home.
No. I mean, where do you go back to the musically? Where do you go back after here?
I don't know, because I was singing this over and over.
What's the music?
Oh no, freedom, oh free. Yeah, we do. We just don't do no more moaning, no more.
Wait,
do that part. I never know that part. I don't know.
Don't know this one. They'll be singing. We do this.
No, we do this. I think we had to go here.
I think it's
to go
just,
there,
I think it's just as kids
oh,
get
freedom,
younger.
freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. So we do. We just never. I don't do it. It's the same rhythm.
No.
But I don't know.
I think mainly most people who don't stay in those churches, most black people, it's because this part's so catchy.
Yeah.
You remember it as a kid, but this part is just like
freedom.
Okay.
Yeah, before, yeah.
Yeah, we do sing this song.
Okay.
But obviously, but see, this says traditional, but clearly, this is talking about not being a slave and dying.
Right.
But it still says text is traditional.
But I think
kind of.
I think it's because
they
it's
wrote
like,
it now, but it's for times back then. But we still sing.
It's like we are not going back to those times.
If we sing, if I go back home right now, they're still singing the song, guaranteed. Guaranteed. If you sing the song. This is giving us a lot of ideas for the Sunday that we're going to do, like the African American program. Because I wouldn't have even thought of this one. I don't know why, but I wouldn't have. But duh.
I like it.
Oh my goodness!
Do I know that one?
This is the song that my granddad sings, and it's like every time he sings it, the entire church like stands up. This song's got me a little tear. Like this is his favorite song to sing. Where he leads me, where he leads me, I'll follow. I will follow. Where he leads me, I'll go. I will go. And I've been running from the trees a mighty long time, and I'm not tired, serving God. He never sings these parts. It's a good song.
That's it.
Somebody's calling my name. You know the song?
Familiar.
Yeah,
Sounds familiar.
it's a good song.
It looks like it's really inspiring, even for you.
Oh yeah, because it's a lot of songs that I'm like, I know we know these songs, but you don't remember them until you hear them, like, or you see them, like, oh, I do know this song. We used to sing this all the time.
Yeah, it's just here. You just
you don't really hear this arrangement of church.
No.
They
Not
just
like
sing.
this.
This
This is
singing,
more-
they just harmonize, right?
Yeah, and it's usually more upbeat than how these arrangements are more like a classical arrangement, like for a congregation to sing, not as a choir.
Yeah.
So these are more like
Everybody-
congregation hymns,
songs.
yeah, like a congregation arrangement, so everybody can sing it.
You know.
Oh, this is a good one. I want Jesus to walk with me. You know something?
Yeah.
No,
Are you serious? This is a Gyro. I'm shocked that you don't know.
sing it. Sing it, please.
I want Jesus to walk with me while I'm on this pilgrim's journey. I want Jesus to walk with me. You never heard the song?
No.
Oh, wow.
This is such a good one.
The way I had learned it, it wasn't pilgrim. It was tedious.
I think you're probably right. But I've learned it period. I've learned it actually like it's written.
Yeah.
This is a good song. That's a really good song. Oh, this is such a good song.
Yeah, we should do that one. We should do that one.
This
Okay.
is such a good song.
Come on. That's the song.
Do you know the song? Oh my God, these are all the songs we sing in my church, and I never knew. This morning with my mind, you know, so you sing. Stay on Jesus. Woke up this morning in my mind. Stay on Jesus. Oh yeah, these are some good songs. This is so good. This is such a good. I love this book. Like,
Yeah.
so many songs come to mind, but we can like mesh them. Yeah.
Yes. Is that?
Yes.
Yes.
You know, so you saw it. I love you, Lord, and I'm in my heart to worship you, oh my soul. Rejoice.
Come on. Say joy.
Take joy, my King.
What you hear.
In what you hear. Such a good book.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous you got
I
it.
know.